Okay, so Kudos, as I'm sure you know, having done some research into them yourself, they are a credit card rewards optimization app and browser plugin, I think would be the best way to describe them. So, as I understand it, the idea is that you, as a consumer, a credit card cardholder, will connect your card or various cards to this service. And then through both an app and a browser plugin, they essentially allow you to optimize in real time your credit card spend so that you are maximizing your rewards. And I will be honest, I'm a little bit of a simpleton as it relates to credit card rewards. I pretty much just put everything on one card as my credit card issuer wants me to do. I'm very loyal to that. I get reasonably decent rewards. But if you're really into optimizing credit card rewards, as our friend Kia Hazlitt is, and I'm sure many, many others are, you usually have different cards that cover different categories, have different rotating bonuses on a quarterly by quarterly basis, ones that are better for booking travel, ones that are better for groceries. And this service essentially helps you optimize across cards in order to maximize your rewards. Now, in addition to that, they also have built out a merchant, I guess, advertising network would be the way to think about it, where they can offer boosts for getting additional rewards if you shop with merchants that you might already be shopping with. So sort of similar to how maybe a Klarna works in terms of surfacing different advertising offers from specific merchants that you might be interested in. And then they also offer the ability to shop for a new credit card. So if you, Mr. Credit Card Optimizer, have a particular large purchase coming up and you want to figure out, hey, would it be good to put this purchase on an existing card or maybe get a new card because I could maximize my rewards further by doing that? They can help you find that card that you might want to use and then help you apply for that in a Credit Karma points guy type fashion. So that's what they do today. I am deeply fascinated by what they might do tomorrow, given some larger trends that we're seeing in the space. But Simon, I'm going to stop there and let you run with the ball.
Yeah, so the Chrome plugin really struck me as being the checkout space, right? So PayPal acquired a company called Honey for about $4 billion, I believe it was.
That's billion with a B, yep.
Yeah. And what that did is it would try voucher codes at checkout on your behalf. And that's kind of awesome because I don't want to go hunting around for vouchers. I'm never going to remember what they are. So I just press this button on my browser and it does it for me. Nice. I might save 10%. This is that, but for rewards. So it completely makes sense. And it's credit card rewards for everybody else, optimizing the cards you've kind of already got. It just seems like one of those products where when you see it, you go, oh, of course, why did nobody think of this before? The second thing I thought was merchants are going to love this because it's going to bring them new customers. So why wouldn't you support this? Like, pick your own card user. All right, some of them might cost us more as a merchant to acquire, like a credit card interchange is more than debit card. So, there's some additional cost. But if you're bringing me new customers, the net benefit is worth paying for. This was always the buy now, pay later thing, right? Which is actually,
I was going to say,
buy now,
you're
pay later.
paying more. Yeah.
I'm paying more, but I'm getting a customer I didn't have, so my revenue's gone up. So it's worth that, and the boost is also worth it. The loser in all of this is the card issuer. They have become commoditized. Like, you add the best reward you possibly can, and unless it's the best in the market, this wallet won't select you. Ooh. If this does take off, I can see it coming under pressure. But to your point, where it goes in the future, I think there are two things to unpack. One, the wallet as the center of gravity for the consumer.
Yep.
Venmo, Cash App, neobanks, like these non-bank things that do a lot more than banking and credit and whatever else. So the wallet is infrastructure that has many payment types associated with it. And it's like consumer-centric and is trying to do cool stuff for you. And two, Visa Flexible Credential.
Yeah.
That is the coolest thing to happen in payments in quite some time. And if you missed it...
Simon, give us a rundown, because there might be some folks who are unfamiliar.
So Visa's Flexible Credential, in short, takes the 16-digit card number and turns it into an ability to switch from credit to debit. So let's say I'm going to swipe, and by default, I've used my debit card. But after the fact, I'd really like it to come out of my credit card because I could have got some rewards.
Yep.
Visa Flexible Credential enables that. And in the future, let's say I'm a neobank and I don't have the ability to lend, I don't run a credit program, I could essentially support the ability to give a consumer the ability to split that transaction, like pay later product from Chase, that flex pay type of product. And that would give Chime and Current and others something different that really pulls them into the credit space. So that flexible credential is interesting because now this card, this 16-digit, becomes not just an agreement that I'm going to move money from A to B, it's an agreement that I can change my mind after the fact of where A is, but so long as we agree that B, the merchant, is getting paid. So it's a legal wrapper. I agree to pay the merchant, but I reserve the option to change where that comes from over time. Now, if you add that flexible credential into the world of cards and online checkout and to wallets, then the conversation gets quite interesting. We've moved from a world where my card was trying to be the top of my wallet and the thing I use every day, and everybody's duking out for which card am I going to swipe today? Am I going to pick the Amex? Am I going to pick something else? Now they all sit inside my Apple Pay. They all sit inside my Chime, my Venmo or whatever, and it picks for me. And it can pick for me at the network level, at the Visa level. That's really, really interesting based on what's best for me as a user. And their revenue model is very different to some other places. So it changes the game. It's a real game changer.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And when I saw Kudos, they just raised a Series A, my mind immediately jumped to the new Visa flexible credential. And it's interesting, right?